Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for your bonus Transformers news on a Saturday morning, well, as it is in the UK anyway, I've once again got a load of things I've found on the internet that I think you might be interested in, and we're going to kick off with Tfcon Toronto news. For those of you attending there is another confirmed voice actor. This is, and he seems to be getting around quite a few conventions at the moment, this is Evan Michael Lee, who was and is of course the voice to Jazz from Transformers 1. So there you go guys, another confirmed voice actor for that particular event. Right, Wild King figures in Japan, they seem to be popping up everywhere, and we've got a beautiful store display here. These images are via T-formers if you want to see them. There is the fully combined mode of Optimus Prime with the four beasts, you know, one as each limb, which does look great. We've also then got, as I say, there's the full display, there's all the individual bots with their packaging. You've got the Megatron at the top as well, and it's nice, as I say, to see these. I really haven't seen any yet, and I cannot wait. Perhaps Big Bad Toy Store might get them in, but I'm definitely interested in them, and I'm definitely going to be, I suppose, checking them out, shall we say. Okay, so we saw 3 Zeros Optimus Primal yesterday. Today's the turn of Yolopark, and this is their updated version of Scourge. So as I say, they've done an AMK Pro line, which is more expensive than their standard line. This images are via TFW 2005, but if you go to their website, there's a video, which I've got a few screenshots from here, and this is, of course, the Scourge updated figure with die-cast parts, with more detail. As I say, there is a full video there. You can see, check out Yolopark's YouTube, and you can see all of the details on it. I've already reviewed the standard version, which, to be honest, was great as it was. I've obviously, for obvious reasons, cannot show you the video, get my words out, but there's way more details on that. If that is something that you're interested, head to Yolopark's YouTube. Sticking with the movie theme, and indeed sticking with Rise of the Beasts, this is a new third-party company called Movie 7. And these images are via their Weibo account via TFW 2005. It looks like they're making masterpiece scale figures. Again, no word on it. Of course, these aren't official. It's just said it's from a third-party company. All we know is Rise of the Beast Mirage is 18 centimeters tall, Scourge is 27.5, and Bumblebee is 17 centimeters. So all we've got here is some renders, nothing else, guys. I wish I could show you more, but what I do is I find it really interesting, as I say, that, again, apologies for the glare. It's just a black screen with an image on it anyway. But it's really interesting that so many different companies now are indeed taking to making masterpiece figures. And you know what? They found a niche in the market, because at the moment, Takara do not have, and I don't know if they've got any in production, otherwise we'd have probably seen these images ourselves, any plans for the masterpiece movie line of Rise of the Beasts figures. Now, of course, we've seen they've done movie 07, the first one, quite recently, but I haven't seen any of the Rise of the Beasts yet. So this is interesting, and I suppose there's an English saying, strike while the iron's hot, which basically means that's unfortunately the only image we've got of Scourge there. I wish we had more, but that is the only one. But yeah, exactly that. If nobody else is making them, then they might as well jump in and, I suppose, get there first. And I'm sure they will sell very, very well. Rise of the Beast is obviously still really quite popular, because you're getting all the Yolopark figures, you're getting the 3 Zero figures. Yeah, I think they'll do really well. So as I say, as soon as I get more information on that, I will, of course, let you know. Another third-party company, this is Kang Toys. We've already seen their take on a deluxe Insecticon Chop Shop. This is via their Weibo page. This is their take on a deluxe Insecticon Barrage. So once again, not official, and these are stylized, so they aren't, you can tell who they are, sort of, if you know what I mean, but they are intentionally designed to not make. They are 18 centimeters tall, 6 inches, no, over 6 inches, about 7 inches. Basically what I was saying is they're stylized. You can tell which sort of character they are, but they're not intentionally supposed to look exactly like their G1 appearance. And as I say, this is Barrage. It's quite hard to tell from these pictures, but as soon as you see the alternate mode, you'll be able to, I suppose, identify that yes, indeed, this will be a Barrage figure. And again, looking stunning. The one thing about Kang Toys is I've reviewed their Predator King or Thunder Kang, and I'm reviewing their take on Volcanicus, and they're just incredible figures. It's nuts. Here's some more images of Big Mac, which is crazy, the fact it's even called Big Mac. Another third-party company. This is their take on a G1 Fortress Maximus. That's this time going to be 76 centimeters tall, so a good half a foot, 15 centimeters or so taller than the original. The original was 2 foot, wasn't it? It's about 60 centimeters, I think, around that. Anyway, this one's 76 centimeters anyway. These images are via TFW 2005. As I say, we've got the name, it's Big Mac, which is nuts. Here are some colour images of it now. So we've got base mode, city mode, and indeed, of course, that's the flying sort of fortress mode, which is very strange, don't get me wrong. And indeed, we've got the robot mode. I have no idea why they're blanking out the face, guys. That's what they're doing at the the moment. I suppose in a way they can't have it looking exactly like Fortress Maximus and having Cerebros as a head, because they probably will get in trouble. So I think for now that is why they are covering it up. Exactly the same as this particular company. We've now got full test colour shot images of the alternate mode. This is why Fans Hobby already are calling theirs, of course, a different name. We can tell this is Metal Hawk though. This is, as I say, their alternate mode. We've seen so many images of this recently, including the robot and including, of course, with and without the shell, which looks great. Once again, this is a masterpiece scale sized figure. It is not licensed by Hasbro or Takara. It is a Fans Hobby figure, and I think it looks fantastic. So that pretty much, I think, covers the images on this guy. Very quickly, once again, let's whip through some of the Show Z pre-orders, including the blockies, including everything I've pretty much showed you all week. There's Big Mac himself. There's the New Age Optimus. There, indeed, are the Kang Toys figures on the bottom row, as well as numerous other New Age figures, Doctor Wu figures, X-Transbots, Fans Hobby, Masterpiece. The new Masterpiece Optimus is there, along with a whole host of other things, including DNA upgrade kits, and everything apart from mainline Studio Series and Generations. As always, guys, thanks very much for the support. I'm going to get a couple of these done this weekend as well, so keep your eye out for them. Some old Italian adverts for Transformers. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch up with you soon.